6 hidden morning habits that age you faster after 70 and how to fix them. Hello, my friends. It's so good to see you here today. If this is your first time with me, I'm thrilled you stopped by. I'm a psychologist who's all about helping us navigate these later years with grace, keeping our minds sharp, our bodies strong, and our hearts full. Today, I want to talk about something close to home. 6 hidden morning habits that age you faster after 70 and how to fix them. Let's start with a little reflection. Have you ever woken up, shuffled to the mirror, / stepped into the day and thought, gosh, I feel older than I should? Maybe your knees creak a bit more, or you're dragging even after a good night's sleep. I hear this from so many folks I talk to, and I felt it myself. It got me curious. What we do in those early hours that might be quietly adding years to how we feel. I've sat down with some incredible people in their 70s and 80s, folks who still light up a room, and I've looked at what science tells us. What I found really opened my eyes. There's small morning habits, things we barely notice, that could be speeding up that aging clock. Now, don't worry. I'm not here to point fingers or ask you to flip your life upside down. We're in this together, and I want to keep it gentle and doable. I'm going to share 6 habits that might be holding you back, and better yet, some easy ways to turn them around so you can feel younger, more alive every single day. These aren't just my ideas. They come from research and the real-life wisdom of people who've mastered aging well. Whether you're 65, 75, or beyond, these tips can help you start your day with a little more pep in your step. So, grab a cozy seat, maybe with a cup of tea or water, since we're talking healthy starts, and let's explore these 6 morning habits that might be aging you faster after 70 and how we can fix them. Stick with me to the end, because I've got some simple ideas that could change everything. Ready? Let's dive in. All right, let's get into it. These 6 hidden morning habits that might be aging you faster after 70 and what we can do about them. I'll walk you through each one like we're chatting over coffee, with some real stories to show you why this matters. 1. Skipping breakfast. You're starving your body's energy. First up, skipping breakfast. I hear this a lot. Doc, I'm just not hungry in the morning, or I'll grab coffee and call it good. One of my patients, Margaret, she's 72 and still helps out at her church, used to say the same thing. She told me. I thought skipping breakfast would keep me trim, but I'd end up exhausted by noon. One day, I was so tired I couldn't even finish setting up the chairs for bingo night. I knew something had changed. Here's what's happening. When you skip that first meal, your body misses the energy it needs to get going after a long night. It's like trying to start a car with no gas. You sputter along. For us over 70, this can hit harder because our metabolism isn't as quick as it once was. We need that fuel to keep our muscles strong and our minds clear. I've seen studies, like one from the American Heart Association, that show eating breakfast lowers your risk of heart trouble and keeps your brain sharper longer. Skipping it? That's like asking your body to run on empty, and it ages us faster. So here's my advice. Let's ease into a small, healthy breakfast. Nothing big. Maybe some oatmeal with a handful of blueberries, or toast with a smear of avocado. Margaret now has yogurt with fruit, and she says, Doc, I feel like I got my spark back. I even danced a little at bingo last week. Aim for something with protein and fiber. It'll keep you steady. It's a little step, but it can help you feel younger all day. 2. Drinking coffee first thing. You're dehydrating yourself. Next, let's talk about reaching for coffee the second your eyes open. I used to do this too. Straight to the pot, no questions asked. But my patient Tom, he's 74 and still swings a tennis racket, shared something with me. He said, I started with water instead, and it's like my whole body said thank you. Before, I'd feel so stiff during my morning warm-ups, I could barely swing the racket. Here's why this matters. Coffee's great, but it's a diuretic. It pulls water out of you. After sleeping all night, you're already a bit dry, and starting with coffee can leave you parched. For us seniors, dehydration shows up as tiredness, stiff joints, even dull skin, all things that make us feel older. Research backs this up. Hydration keeps our cells happy, our joints moving, and our energy up. Tom used to struggle with creaky knees every morning, but since switching to water first, he says he's back to winning points on the court. My suggestion? Sip a glass of water first, maybe with a splash of lemon for a little zing. Tom keeps water by his bed and drinks it right away. Then enjoy your coffee. It's a small tweak that can ease that morning creakiness and keep you feeling fresher. 3. Staying in bed too long. You're missing out on movement. Habit 3 is lingering in bed after you wake up. I get it. Those warm blankets are hard to leave. My patient Susan, she's 68 and loves her garden, told me, I used to stay in bed extra, but my back would hurt and I'd feel off all day. One morning, I couldn't even bend down to pull weeds. I knew I had to get moving sooner. Here's the scoop. Staying put too long keeps your body still when it needs to move. As we age, movement keeps our joints loose and our energy flowing. Plus, it helps your internal clock stay on track. Otherwise, you feel foggy. The National Institute on Aging says even light morning activity can cut your risk of falls and keep you mobile. Susan's story proves it. Lingering made her feel stiffer, but moving early changed everything. What can we do? Try getting up within 10 to 15 minutes of waking and move a little. Maybe a gentle stretch or a stroll to the kitchen. Susan does a quick stretch now and says, Doc, I feel alive again. I'm back to weeding my roses every day. It's not about overdoing it, just waking your body up to feel younger. Tell me, do you stay in bed too long? I'd love to know. 4. Checking your phone right away. You're stressing your brain. Now, habit 4, grabbing your phone first thing. I used to do this, scrolling news or emails before my feet hit the floor. But my patient Robert, he's 76 and paints stunning pictures, said, I quit that, Doc, and my mornings feel peaceful now. Before, I'd read the news and feel so wound up I couldn't focus on my canvas. Here's why this ages you. Jumping into your phone floods your brain with stress, bad news, work stuff, before you've even settled into the day. That bumps up cortisol, your stress hormone, which can wear you down over time. For us older folks, too much stress can fuzz up our memory and zap our energy. Studies show starting with stress throws off your whole day. Robert noticed his hands would shake a little from the tension. Now, they're steady for painting. Let's try this. Give yourself 30 minutes without screen. Sip your water, stretch, or just sit quietly. Robert listens to the birds now and says it's his calm start. He even painted a beautiful sunrise last week. It's a gentle way to protect your mind and feel younger, less frazzled. 5. Eating sugary breakfast foods. You're spiking your blood sugar. Habit 5 is sugary breakfasts. Think donuts, sweet cereals, or big juice glasses. My patient Carol, she's 70 and teaches yoga. Love her morning pastries. She told me, I thought it was a treat, but I crashed hard by mid-morning. One class, I nearly dozed off during downward dog. My students had to wake me up. Here's the deal. Sugary stuff spikes your blood sugar fast, then drops it, leaving you tired. As we age, our bodies don't handle those swings as well, and over time, it can stir up inflammation, aging us inside. The American Diabetes Association says steady blood sugar is key to staying vibrant longer. Carol's crash showed her sugar wasn't her friend anymore. Instead, go for something balanced, eggs with veggies or a smoothie with yogurt and berries. Carol switched to an omelet and says, Doc, I'm steady all morning now. I'm back to leading classes with energy. It's an easy swap to keep your energy up and your body aging gracefully. 6. Rushing through your morning. You're missing mindfulness. Finally, habit 6. Rushing around in the morning. I've been there, hustling to get out the door, feeling scattered. My patient Linda, she's 72 and teaches knitting, said, I slowed down, Doc, and it's like a gift to myself. Before, I dropped my yarn and snapped my cat from the stress. Rushing spikes your stress, and we know that ages us by tiring out our bodies and minds. It also skips over mindfulness, which keeps us clear-headed and calm as we age. Research shows a mindful start lowers stress and sharpens your focus, helping you feel younger. Linda's frazzled mornings used to ruin her day. Now, she's knitting with a smile. Try this. Slow down. Take your time eating. breathe deeply for a minute, or jot down something you're thankful for. Linda sips tea and plans her day, saying it keeps her grounded. She even made a scarf for her grandkid last week. It's a simple way to start with peace and feel younger inside. There you go, friends. 6 hidden morning habits that might be aging you faster after 70. Skipping breakfast, coffee first. Staying in bed, phone scrolling, sugary foods, and rushing around. But here's the bright side. You got the tools now. A healthy breakfast, water before coffee, early movement, screen-free time, balanced eating, and a mindful pace. Look at Margaret dancing at bingo, Tom swinging his racket, Susan weeding her roses. These small shifts work for them, and they can help you feel younger, stronger, and ready for the day. Picture this. Tomorrow, you wake up a bit more balanced, less stiffness, and a clearer mind, like you've nudged the clock back. That's what I want for you. Aging isn't about slowing down. It's about caring for ourselves so we can keep doing what we love, whether that's tending a garden, chasing grandkids, or just enjoying a quiet moment. I'd love to hear from you. What's one habit you'll tweak tomorrow? Maybe you're like Carol and ready to ditch the donuts, or like Robert and skipping the news. Share it with me in the comments, or tell me your own trick that keeps you feeling young. If this chat helped you, give a thumbs up, subscribe if you like more, and tap that bell so we can keep talking. Pass this along to someone you care about. It might brighten their day too. We're on this road together, and I'm here to support you in living your fullest, happiest life. Take good care. You're worth every bit of it. See you next time.